excited to hear this car. This car has such a cool sound. In the sunlight, moved under its own power, sitting on. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the infamous project Sunday Fun Day, working at my home shop here today, trying to get some of my own tasks completed. Now, I have managed to do quite a bit on my own stuff lately. Lots on the yellow notch, lots on the stalker vert. In fact, finally got the Borbets back on the car, and we're gonna do something small to this car other than move it out of the way. But the focus on today's video is actually going to be on the silver notch. The silver notch hasn't been out on the road since the LMR cruise-in of 2023. So we're pretty much a year and a half since that car has seen really any type of road time. And the reason for that is, well, on the way back from the cruise-in, the clutch started slipping ever so slightly. It was like one of those third gear accelerating on an on-ramp or something, and I heard it just zzz, you know, like the RPM spin up, and I was like, it's time. So original clutch in the car's got extremely low miles on it. However, it used to spend time at the drag strip way back in the day. It was a weekend warrior car, nicknamed the Silver Bullet. It had nitrous on it, had all the things, but saw some abuse on that clutch for sure. And the clutch always engaged really, really high. So what does that mean? It means I need to change the clutch. If you guys remember, the lower control arm bushings gave me issues. Before the cruise-in, I almost didn't take the car, but I did a last minute fix. So the lower control arms need to be dealt with. And then finally, the Oz wheels are on the driver's side here, but they're actually not yet on the passenger side, just the way that the car is parked and everything else. So we need to play musical cars here. We'll get the stalker vert fired up. Don't know how the battery is doing. That guy's on a tender, so it should be fine. So let me get the stalker vert fired up. We're gonna do a little bit of movement in the shop, and then we're gonna install a new part that I've got for it. And then we'll get to the silver notch, aka the tip ditch coupe. So stick around. All right, so to many people, I know you would say, oh, lots of cool cars in the shop and everything else, but it's a blessing and a curse all at the same time. The fact is that if both these cars are going to be moving from underneath, it's actually an opportunity to put that four-post down and start those two cars up that are on the top. Green cars ran not too long ago when I put it up there and I swapped it out for the strawberry car. The white notch, man, that hasn't been on the road in a while. That was probably North Texas Foxbody Club 2022 when Gary almost died of heat stroke. So Gary was actually one of the last people who drove that car. And that guy needs a timing cover gasket and all types of stuff. So maybe after the tip ditch coupe, we'll get at the white car. But let's start playing some musical cars here, get some stuff moved around. So close. So close. So close. Could probably tell the extremely tight clearance and turning and everything else, but we definitely got the stance of this car nailed. Like, just looking at those barrels down the side of the car, it is filthy. GoPro probably makes it look a little cleaner than it is, but let's get to the new part we need to install. Wiper delete plate from Fiddle Fart. Got 2 of them. Actually, I actually got 3 of them. I got 3 of them because I don't like to run wipers. And comes with hardware. So let's try one of these guys out, because these are a really nice looking piece. This should go like that. Let's try it. Now, if you've got a really nice engine bay with some really nice paint, I'd probably recommend putting some felt around here, so that way you don't scratch stuff. Let's see here. Well, first things first. I don't think those threads are in the... Let's see here. Guess maybe if you send it. Depending on how your threads are, folks, you might want to check that. I think we're okay. Okay. All right, folks, there we have it. Fiddle Fart wiper motor delete plate. Fits nice. I think maybe in my case, probably paint the hardware black or get black headed hardware. And the nice thing about these is you can see I've got my build plaque there that I've made. Well, I'm actually thinking that build plaque would actually look really nice on that plate. So I'll have to see. That's like really on there. If I'm gonna have to see if that's worth relocating, or maybe I just leave it the way it is and go from there. But that's it. Quick little update on the Stalker Vert. Let's fire up the tip ditch coupe here and get it aired up, and hopefully sneak it out of its spot. Might need to move the Corvette a little bit here, but let's see. Man, do Foxbodies ever look like shit when they're high like that? But car's idling away, doing its thing. It's gonna make it easy to get the jack underneath, be able to get the Modenas off with ease. And on with the Oz. So the compressor ticks away. You can see I actually started wiring in my Fox locks here, which is working, which is nice. So I need to finish that up still. So let's get this guy down. Got to run the air line over. For whatever reason, BendPak requires air to release the locks. So we'll let these guys down and start them up. And then once we raise everything back up, I'll be able to sweep and clean. So a good little housekeeping opportunity here. It's always weird when things like this move in the shop. It's like a completely different perspective. But let's go ahead. This thing actually needs a wash. Getting pretty dirty. Definitely a dead battery. Look at this, still got a water and a sticker in here. Recaros are looking good. Excited to hear this car. This car has such a cool sound. This car honestly has the most unique sounding exhaust tone to it. Just completely different than any other Fox. And well, a lot of that is it's pretty much straight pipe with some resonators in there, but for whatever reason, just the way that it is in the setup, it sounds cool. There's my original MSD6AL. I bought that when I was 17 years old at a Toronto auto show, or Performance World, I believe is what it was called. And painted it blue. It's still going today. They don't make stuff the way they used to. Pretty sure the AC in this thing still blows cold too, if I remember correctly. Purring away. So while that car is idling away, charging up the battery, there's no reason why I can't be jacking this car up and getting the wheels swapped. And it really shouldn't take much. So the only thing you guys remember that the Oz wheels are in fact a Mercedes PCD, meaning that the bolt pattern's technically a 5x112 and not a 5x114, yet you can see the wheels still fit on the car. And I showed it in one of my last videos. I'll show it in this one because not everybody watches every single video that I post. But the way that I'm able to get them to fit is this right here. So a PCD variation nut. This allows about 2.5 millimeters worth of movement, and it will allow the wheel to be centered properly on the lugs and most importantly around the hub. So these are the 5 for the front. And then these are the 5 for the back. I've actually cut the tops off because I've got extended wheel studs in the back and I need the studs to be able to go right through the nut. So that's how I'm getting those to work. And that is pretty much it. I need to check and see about my hub-centric rings. Can't remember if I was running them or not. Most likely I am, so we'll double check that real quick. But let's jack this car up. We'll get the wheel swapped out here quick time. Wheels are on. Let's get the SN95 fired up here. Say we did. Let's not step on these minty black door panels I've got strategically filed there. Need some fuel. Well, that's running. Let's move the silver Dutch outside. Actually outside in the sunlight, moved under its own power, sitting on 18 by 10 inch Oz Opera wheels, square setup with a 255 35 18 all the way around, and really doesn't get any tighter and closer than that, and this is with no spacers at all. Rolled rear quarters. Very, very happy with this. So I guess let's consider this an intro to more cleanup, finish up, tidy up improvements that we're going to be doing to the tip Dutch coupe here, because it's going to go straight onto the lift. So that way we can assess the control arm thing, maybe actually get emergency brake cables hooked up, because I never did that. Actually need to get some Fiddle Fart caps on here. Haven't hit this car yet, and get the untented delete plate. So we'll get this LMR one off, and we'll upgrade to Fiddle Fart. So we got some stuff to do. Really liking this. Might actually take it out for a little cruise, to be honest with you guys. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you back here on the Infamous Project.